Yep, he really did it. He really signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. I remember when this was just a rumor when it first came out. I was thinking just a bunch of bullshit. LeBron's not going to Philly. He's going to go back to either Cleveland or Miami, especially when they get Giannis. And James Harden said he'll take a pay cut for him. But man, he really wants to go win that championship. And right off the bat, I do think it was the best decision for him. I do think he fits best in Philly rather than trying to team up with a Harden and D Mitch or Giannis and Bam. I'd like to fit better in Philly, especially since he's got kind of shades of the top three players that he's won a championship with. Tyrese Maxey, that's his Kyrie Irving, quick scoring guard, can get a bucket from anywhere. Jaylen Brown, that's his D Wade. Obviously, I'm not saying he's D Wade, but he's got the mold of him, especially D Wade in his older years, where he was more of a mid-range guy instead of a slasher. And lastly, AD, he's got Embiid now. So he's kind of got shades of the top three players he's won a championship with coming into his final years. And honestly, right away, I think they're going to be the best offense in the league. Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, and sophomore VJ Edgecombe, who showed flashes in the playoffs that he can be a legit shooter. I know he was inconsistent, but even if he isn't a great shooter every night, I think teams are going to have to respect him out there. You combine that all together, I honestly think they're the best offense in the league right away. And defensively, they got Jaylen Brown, they got VJ Edgecombe. I think they'll be probably middle of the road to probably bottom of the league in defense, but I do like their backup bigs in Huck Porty and Adembona to be the hustle, rebounding, do-it-all big guys, all the stuff that Joel Embiid doesn't do. And I like Dean Wade off the bench too to be a decent defender for him. And honestly, with LeBron being the third or fourth option at this point, he should be able to give some effort on the defensive end, even though he's 42. He's got a lot less of a load than he did probably ever in his career. Obviously, they don't come in and be the number one team right away, though. We still have concerns about this team. I still think they need a dirty work kind of guy, even though there's not many out there in free agency right now. Someone I would like to see him pick up maybe is like a Ochai Agbaji. They don't really have anybody on the team that does what he does right now. He could be a nice dirty work kind of backup guard off the bench. Another one maybe, I know this is far-fetched, but if they could somehow get Jonathan Kuminga and have him buy into a dirty work kind of role, he's got the athleticism for it. I'm not banking on that, but I think hypothetically it'd be good for them. Or even maybe a guy like DeAnthony Melton. He's not a dirty work kind of guy, but he could be a decent backup guard along with Anthony Simons off the bench just to provide some more shooting, because it's not like they're going to be a great shooting team. They got Maxey. JB is not an elite three-point shooter. We already talked about Edgecombe. Brian will be decent. Embiid will be decent too, but having Anthony off the bench, great fit for that team, I think. And if they could get a guy like Melton too, man, I'd love that fit for them. Another concern I do have for them, I do like Nick Nurse as a coach, but he does have that reputation of playing his top guys 35, 40 minutes a game. I mean, every team that he coaches, his best player usually plays the most minutes in the league. So I think he is smart enough, hopefully, to manage LeBron and Embiid throughout the season. You don't need to be the first seed when you have LeBron on your team. He's never been a guy that needs that throughout the playoffs. I think they'll be fine if they can finish as a top 5 seed and they can win some games on the road in the playoffs with the talent they have. So hopefully Nick Nurse is smart enough to keep them in check and let the young guys play. Let Maxey and VJ get their minutes. I do think he is a very good coach, though. The big question, though, is where do they rank out East? You got the defending champions, the Knicks. You got Miami, who just made a trade for Giannis. You got the number 1 seed Detroit Pistons from last year. Tyrese Halliburton's coming back. I think the East is definitely a lot better than it has been in the past 5 years. It's always been the West is so much better. I think there's legit 8 teams in the East that can be decent this year. I didn't mention Cleveland. I didn't even mention Boston, who will still be decent, who was the 2nd seed last year. So it's not just going to be a cakewalk in the East. I think I would rank them number 2 right now behind the Knicks, just based off the talent they have. and the coach, obviously. But it's gonna be a fun fucking season, man. I'm super excited. I do think it was the best choice for LeBron, and I like how he signed a 2-year deal too, because it's not a championship or bust. Even if they lose this year, and he wants to run it back and retool, they can potentially do that. Let me know what y'all think though. If you watched this far and you enjoyed, leave a like and let me know your opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Peace.